God damn it, I got cheese everywhere.
Cheese everywhere! Just like we'll probably see from Doom. Oh my god, welcome to the first ever secret level official ladder match. My name is Eamon. I'm joined by...
Exemius.
Yep. Bottom right hand corner we have is the Orange Terran, SLG Exhibit.
Top left we have the Purple Terran, SLG Doom.
He's a Protoss, but that's fine.
I couldn't look because I was cleaning up the cheese that I spilled right before the video started. It's a great way to begin, don't you think?
It's the perfect way to start the first one. So, I have played against Konnah quite a few times. So, I'm guessing we're going to see some sort of drops. So, expect an early star port. Always call him the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Casting's gonna be tough to remember all the proper names for everything.
Yeah, well, you know, when in doubt, improvise. We have a scout
I'm great at that.
coming out. He's gonna see what's going on from Exhibit.
I haven't played with Doom in a while, so I don't remember his strategy very much.
Yeah.
And he usually plays random, so it's even tougher to predict him.
I haven't seen him play Protoss all that much. I've mostly seen him do a lot of Zerg and some Terran, so I'm not sure what to expect. I know what to expect from you,
Well, yeah.
carriers, but here we have the probe scout. He's seeing barracks and gas. Oh, what are they getting now? What a troll! What an absolute troll! That's...
Now, it would be even better if he cancels it right before it finishes.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we'd have to. Or does he? I don't know, if he leaves it there, he can take up a lot of content.
It looks like we are going to get that cheese that we were expecting, though.
Yeah. I don't think he knows.
Oh, he doesn't.
He doesn't realize. Yeah, he hasn't scouted it yet. It's gonna be interesting.
So I just realized you can switch to my camera.
Oh, that's good. Prediction. We have a Zealot coming out. We have the Cybernetics Core. Not really a whole lot. No pylon yet there, but as soon as he gets warp gate tech, he's gonna abuse the hell out of that. Got the engineering bay. Maybe we'll see some upgrades soon. Tech lab coming down. So far, pretty standard. A forge from some upgrades. Ooh.
I'm kind of surprised that Doom's not built a second assimilator.
Yeah, well, you know, I think he's going for early pressure. I want to say
he's keeping up the Konnah boost pretty well.
Yeah, you know, I think it was a mistake to cancel that. Was it Assimilator?
Yeah, refinery for... Oh, no, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he could have denied a whole lot of gas.
He really should push out right about now if he wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, he can scout out exactly what he has. There's no wall off. I mean, with that army, he can do something.
Maybe not anymore, though.
No, but I mean, with warp gate tech, once that gets done, he should really start a pylon now. They'll finish around the same time, and then he can really exploit this.
If he was oh, it looks like he's got our first detection of the game. Connor's really paranoid about the harass game.
He really is. I was expecting
which is
more.
Partially my fault, actually.
Yeah. Got it back. Some tanks coming out. I honestly fear for his mineral line, though. He could just one pylon here. I wonder if Doom even remembers he has that. Because he has warp gate tech. He has...
He hasn't converted his gateway to a warp gate yet.
Yeah, so is he waiting on upgrades? Here we go.
Yeah.
they're both just waiting at this point. They're just building.
I'm honestly surprised that we have not seen an expansion yet.
Yeah, it's getting kind of late in the game.
Mainly because they are playing both such
super defensively.
Yeah.
Well, we do have +1 attack coming out from Doom, so maybe now's the time. Maybe
well, we have +1 just finished for X, and he's got stim pack and infantry armor coming out. So they're both teching up pretty early.
Look at that, Widow Mines. He loves his Widow Mines. If he wasn't going for drops, he was going for Widow Mines. He builds
Widow Mines. He does those as part of his bigger strategy. It's not his.
It's not the.
It doesn't distract. Yeah.
But without detection, it is going to do a lot of damage, especially when he parks it right outside his base. He can deny expands. He can protect.
Speaking of, we just have a robo facility put down, so we might be getting detection soon. It's possible that. Yeah.
No sentries from Doom so far. I feel like that.
We do see a light push going out. He salvaged the bunker.
Here we go. Here's the Stargate coming down finally. Does he still not see? Still does not see the probe. I don't think Doom remembers. I don't think he knows it's in there.
He could be waiting as a distraction, warp in some units there, and then push in through the main.
Right, but if he was going to do it, I would do it sooner than later.
Yeah. What I wouldn't be surprised to see is have him get his army down towards the natural expansion, then lay down the pylon. Or we could see the reverse of what I said. He lays down the pylon as they're coming in, and then warp them in just as the main attack is going down to attack the mineral line.
The warp gates,
which is
arguably
arguably more.
Finish anyway. He needs to have that down, so when he can do a split push, he can be warping them in at the same time as push.
I think. Oh, I see why he. Interesting. Okay. So he just moved the bunker. Is why he did that.
Both getting expands. Konna's slightly earlier. They both have around the same timing.
Yeah.
Do we have?
But if we look at unit, they actually have about the same. Konnor's doing good. He usually kind of lags behind on economy. Huh.
Still super defensive.
Yeah, this is going to be a heavy macro game, I think. Which, a heavy macro game, I usually... Konnor... He gets a bit lost sometimes, and he gets just a normal bio ball, and he doesn't counter the unit composition of what he scouts out a lot of times. So, depending on what Doom does... if Doom gets some Colossi, it's going to be tough for Konnor to beat.
Yeah, I mean... Konnor exhibit whichever. He's very scary mid game. He knows how to harass and push at the same time. If he gets a couple of these Widow Mines inside a medevac, drops that in the mineral line, pushes at the same time, that's going to be super scary.
Okay, so we have an observer with Doom's main fleet over in the top expansion. And he's finally putting workers on his expansion. Honestly, I'm very surprised he's not going heavier robo.
Yeah, no, and exhibits. His expand is way more saturated right now.
I'm not really sure what Doom's doing. He's got a lot of unspent resources, and he's not going high on any particular tech. He's only got 2 warp facilities, or warp gates.
Is he getting ready for
and we got a push coming out. Look, we got a push. Now would be the time to build that pylon in the main if he was ever going to do it.
Yeah.
Force a withdraw. Good Widow Mine placement. This map is very good for Widow Mine placement because there's, relatively easily defined points of ingress for the entire map.
Yeah, no, I think he'll get plenty of use out of them.
What he needs to do if he really wants to maximize his Widow Mine placement, he needs to put some on this right side so that he doesn't get flanked. But
back at exhibit space, he's starting to make some tanks. That'll be if he can keep Doom contained.
He's got 2 start ports pumping out medevacs. Is that it? Oh, he's got his Vikings, so he's expecting the Colossi.
Yeah.
And he finally found the probe.
Oh, very good.
This is not looking super well for Doom.
No, I feel like he had a huge missed opportunity there. He could have gotten a lot of scouting, done a lot of harassment. Right now, he's just kind of sitting on 2 bases, not really using them too well.
He is building more warp gates, which is going to be good in a second. Yeah. But why is he not attacking?
I think he's just... He does have kind of this... He does have a sizable army. He's got it split here, so I think he's...
And he's got enough sentries that he could probably reduce the damage enough with the shields.
I think he's trying to bait an attack. Then if he pushes too far, if he overextends, he can just take out the tanks.
Konnah strategy?
Doom's actually.
Oh, okay.
See on the right here, that small little. I mean, those can take out the tanks.
But with those Widow Mines, we're going to see some heavy damage in a second.
Yeah.
Luckily, the Observer took care of that.
Picks off the tanks. Yeah, that's it for the push. He's got it now that he's lost.
Who?
Ooh. Well, the push, not the match.
Okay, I was about to say. The push is... yeah, his army is basically... He's got 3 barracks going. He'll be able to redo his forces. Especially, they both have a lot of unspent resources to use.
They got roughly the same income. Though Exhibit does have more gas coming in.
So Connor's lost about 1,000 more resources in the units lost tab.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be a really good Widow Mine. It didn't break anything.
I think at this point, if I were in Exhibit's position, I would just expand and try to contain. That would be my main thing. If you can keep them on the 2 bases, get mined out, and just win it. Because I think in terms of teching, he is ahead. He's got the factory for Widow Mines and tanks. There we go. Here's the other bases. Got medevacs. Yeah. Really, it's just gateways and a single robo for Doom. He does have the forge. He's getting upgrades. What's his army at? I
really think we need to see those Colossi. It's really a missed opportunity to ever play against a Terran without a Colossi.
Yeah, it's really going to help with the tanks. If he gets an Observer, he can pick off those Widow Mines without ever setting them off.
Yeah, the extended lance is very important. Both are looking a little supply blocked, and especially with the resource count rising, I'm not sure what's going on here.
Surprisingly, we drew up more workers than him. I'm sorry, no, that's not surprising.
Oh, come on, grab the zone on it. There we go.
Ooh. I think Doom realizes he has a bigger army, so he's going to see if he can do some damage, but
I don't think he's going to do very well without a Colossi on home ground.
And the bunker, it's going to be
the Widow Mines and all the... He's got Ravens. This is not going to be a possible push. When I've faced Konnah in the past, the only way... This is... With an army of this size, you really need 2 things, Colossi and High Templar.
Something to do that damage. So he had the home field advantage, but he just doesn't here.
Interesting. He's going to try to take out any possible expansion first, I think.
Yep. Well, he takes his own. That's good.
It's honestly, it would have been better if he didn't see them because now he's revealed himself.
Yeah. But is there anything he can do? I mean, he's defensive at base, but these, if he moves these tanks out of position, yeah.
True. Gotta get those shields up early. This is not gonna work.
No.
Oh, Konnah, don't pull back.
I need to protect these tanks. And those immortals are so much damage, but yeah.
It doesn't matter.
There we go.
And we have the counter push.
Counter push.
This is where I am traditionally fairly weak. I'll have trouble raising a force after a failed push.
Look at this sneaky push up top.
I see that, but it looks like he's pulling back. He's not. It looks like he's going for a longer game, and it is going to focus on an economic opportunity here. Which, to be fair, I think Doom could build up his army enough to defend on the home field.
Yeah,
but it would have been tough.
It's risky. He doesn't necessarily want to take 4 bases right now. I mean, they're not going to do too much. If he saturates all of them, the bulk of his army count is going to be workers, and that's just going to take away from his army. But we do have a drop coming from the left here. I wonder if that's going to do any damage.
I didn't notice that. Nice.
In the main, but if he takes out a couple of these pylons, he can hold production pretty well.
See, this is what I was afraid of. With those 2 cannons, I don't think he can even get up to the top around where it's undefended.
Yeah, but these are still, they're pretty well defended.
The only place I see being an issue is this top middle base. In the very top, there's no photon cannons and he can come around from his base in the top right.
Yeah. I think he's gonna pull back.
We got a push coming up middle.
Yep. How's his army looking? His army's looking pretty strong, but with those siege tanks. Still no Colossi. Still just a Mortal Stalker. We do have a couple more gateways. He's really going to work on those gateway units. I'm wondering...
I don't see this push working out, in part because of the photon cannons.
I was about to say, do you think we'll see any kind of High Templar or DTs?
He's got DTs now, so that's... I don't think that's going to be enough. He's got the Raven, so he's got detection with his army.
He doesn't necessarily need the DTs. If he turns them immediately, there we go, into Archons. Those do so much splash damage and absorb so much damage. I think
True. Okay.
They can do a lot of help as long as he keeps them alive.
He could use some what are they called? Rest zealots? Some speed lots?
Yeah, speed zealots would be good. I mean, he has the building to do it. I think he has them actually. If you look, the Twilight Council, there's no normal upgrades to be got. I think he has Flame Stalkers.
Fair point. Okay. I didn't notice the rush. And he's got another... Oh, no, he's not.
At this point, I think it is anyone's game. Elizabeth has way higher fleet count, but I think a lot of that is SCVs.
I think he might be done. Those tanks really took their toll.
This up pretty well.
Okay.
That Archon. Showing his work. Got a Raven. No, that's still not Raven.
He's got some more GTs. If he can rush in before the Konnah can get Ravens, and if they can target fire the Ravens, that could do some significant damage.
He does have 3 tanks back at base. He still has, and 1 coming back. He has a good defense. He can just pump out some Marines. I think he can hold off this push.
That's not what I was saying. I was saying that because of the Stalkers, if he can target fire Ravens in the next engagement, the DTs can do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
There's a nice little wall off over here in the bottom expansion, but it looks like something could maybe slip through.
Probably, especially with some Blink Stalkers.
I'm saying that there might be a gap in between them for a land unit.
Oh wow. I would like to see from Doom maybe a Mothership Corps. Do some harass with this army, and he can just recall it back home. He is pulling a lot of SCVs to this base up top. It's sneaky, but if he finds it, there's really no way he can defend that.
I think the ploy there is to try to strip mine it before Doom gets his hands on it.
Yeah.
Take away the easy expansions, so that.
But if he finds it, that's a lot of money lost.
Yeah, and they're not mining yet. He kind of misclicked, it looks like. Which, if he doesn't notice that soon, that's a heavy opportunity loss.
Yeah.
But if you look at the resource tab,
so much money. He's expanding here too. That it's just bonkers how many expansions he's getting. Right now, food-wise, they're still even.
oh, we finally have a Colossus in the fray. Do we
it is.
have? We do not have the robotics bay.
Well, no, we do, because you need that for the Colossus, and he's just now getting
Oh, you're right. Where is that? Where is his?
It's at his first expand.
Ah, hidden away. Nice.
Yep.
He needs more than one, though. It's going to be taken out far too quickly.
Yeah, that plus only one Archon. He needs something for that spy.
He needs. You know what he really needs? He needs a sentry. At least one, but preferably a few to intersperse in there so that the Guardian Shield can protect the Colossi while it mops up all the Marines.
Production-wise, not a whole lot coming out. He has a couple DTs. He's expanding. Ooh, that's a good one. He can defend that pretty easily. Oh, and here we see he found it.
What's over there?
Top right, he found the expansion. See, I knew that was going to be
Okay.
a lot of SCVs lost. He does, I mean, he can easily rebuild.
He might get it on fire. Ooh, it's going to be on fire. He might lose that entire...
Yeah.
He lost the command center.
They're lifted. Ooh, oh no.
Push.
This is too...
Oh. That was a bad mistake on Konnah's part.
Lose those medevacs. Both armies pretty sizable.
He looks like he's going to try to bait him out. But the Colossi is going to be a problem.
Those are going to drop to that. Even if just one Colossus will rip through those.
And with the Archon's extra splash damage. Yeah, this is a mistake on Konnor's part. He is not ready for this engagement.
He has the economy. He can just out macro him, but at this point, he's going to lose this expansion. He should have sent up at least a couple Marines to deal with this.
Why isn't he out lifting off?
I don't know. I think you're right. He's on tilt now.
Oh, he's pushing. Don't push. Don't push. He's gonna drop siege by this El Naga. That's a pretty nice move. And he's got a Viking, so he can try to target fire the Colossi, which we now have plural. Ooh, he lost an Archon.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna matter too much. If he just stays up there. Oh,
see, he doesn't even have detection either. Yep. This game is over.
I mean, I don't know if Doom realizes, yeah, he's pushing. He's gonna take it.
There are no tanks back at the main. He's just gonna stomp right in.
Yeah.
The only hope that he has is he's got a fair number of Vikings, but I don't see that the Colossi have really taken any damage.
No.
So he should be able to move in.
If he can find these guys out of position, just send the Vikings over, pick off the Colossi before the engagement really begins. I think he can do a lot. But otherwise, he's got two and he's just going to get more. He's got nothing.
There are too many Stalkers and Archons. I don't see him being able to pick off the Colossi.
Yeah. And he's got a nice contained stack here. Maybe with some tanks. He does have a good amount of Vikings.
He does still have economic advantage, but unless he starts producing extra tanks, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, I would have liked some defense in this bottom left base.
So we have
really big when he lost the top right.
Doom's producing another Colossi, and he's getting shield level 3. We just now are seeing the Konnor's matching him in tech as well.
Yeah, now he knows. Ooh, he's getting ready for a push. He's taking all his units. Now would be a good time, while he's building his army, maybe send an SCV over here to expand. I think that would be a good idea. If he can pull this off, he's only going to be on one base. Doom, however, he's got the one at the top right. He's got the fourth. He's really pulling ahead. Plus, he's got the food advantage by 50.
Yeah, I don't see. Oh, so Connors looks like he's pushing out, but he only has a bio ball here. This is it's.
What happened to the tanks?
They're just not there. He does have a lot more Marauders, but it's. Oh, and I think he might overstim them if he goes into battle again out of habit.
Yeah, I mean, I really think Doom can just end it right now. I don't think he realizes how much of an advantage he has.
3 Colossi, 4 Archons, looks like lots of DTs mixed in.
Yeah.
Okay, I think he's pushing.
And if you wanted to, you could just send the DTs ahead.
Take out the Widow Mines at the very least. There we go. We see some excellent micro, actually.
Not going to hear much of this minute. Oh, but he did clean up the Colossi. If he had an army left over, this would be an opportunity.
I imagine if Doom is smart, he'll be making some more Colossi right about now.
Yeah. I don't know that that's going to make a difference. I think he has it. He's got no more barracks. He's got some.
You know, I'm not going to call it just yet, because if he can... So he's got these Thors, which may help. No, I guess not. Yeah.
Taking out the Metapacks. He's got nothing in his main. He's got one other base.
There it is.
Good game.